Hi everyone, welcome to another day of the Any Percent Tournament 2025. Today we're gonna watch the race Jura versus Sly. And yeah, I'm here with Luna. And yeah, I hope this is gonna be a fun match. Hi Luna. I think they're all getting ready now. What
Hopefully.
I think this is gonna be very exciting because they seem to be like pretty much the same skill level. Their PBs are like 3 seconds off each other, which is like pretty close. So hopefully the
Yeah, this
match,
should be pretty close.
like yeah, the race will be pretty close as well. Would be very cool.
Yeah.
Also, I think Euro still continues to PB because I think this 3257 is like 2 days old, 3 days, not that old at least,
Wow.
and I still can see him PBing in the race, and Sai probably too. So this is gonna be hype. Also, we're starting right now. Entering King's Pass. Wait, why is
What?
wait, what is wait, what happened? I'm confused.
I,
Wait, why is
I swear Sly started a new game. What happened?
wait, what? I'm complete. Wait, did Sly just open the wrong file? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Whoops.
Okay, timer didn't start. That's nice. Wait, what is happening? Wait, what?
It's still not started. That's not good.
Wait, are we gonna restart the race or are we? I have no idea what is happening. This is awkward. Yeah, Jura got a pretty good KP as far as I saw. I didn't pay attention to his run too much because there was stuff happening on Sly's screen. It was unusual. Looks like it looks like Jura is also going to stop now. Yeah, okay. This looks like a restart,
Okay. Yeah.
which makes the most
Makes
sense.
sense.
We weren't that far progressed to the game. Like a KP is not the most important part,
Yeah.
so. Okay. We should load into the game very soon again. I hope at least. Yeah, okay, it looks like it. Nice.
Sly is.
I think Sly's stream has a little bit of delay, so that's why
Ah.
she doesn't load in as quickly. But I'm not entirely sure. It was not too bad dinky and janky RNG there for Jura, so this KP is also looking to go quite well. And Sly's timer is running. Let's go!
Yeah.
Finally! We have a race now. You're exiting at 52, which is quite a good time.
That's really good, yeah.
Like, that's I think what you're aiming for, like a 52 or 51.
Mhm. Oh, and Sly got a
Right.
51. That's nice.
That was a really good one. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, Jura got hit in the middle drop. That's quite unfortunate.
Oh no, twice.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward to recover from getting hit in the like when you do the left
Yeah.
side drop there, because you almost certainly get hit the second time. While on the right side you can easily recover from getting hit by a brother once. But it's also a little bit slower.
Yeah.
But that's nothing too bad.
Got the
You
clean
got
ass
3.
kill. Always nice.
Yes. That was a good one. So also getting hit there. The
But at
RNG.
least not getting hit twice is nice.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But the RNG is not on their side for the grass drop today, apparently.
Nah.
Oh no, that's quite
Ah, that's a
unfortunate.
shame.
Yeah, like you are spawned on the wrong side of the transition there. That was messed up the room a little bit, I think. But also it's just crossroads, so nothing too. Unless you die in crossroads, there's nothing that affects the run too much, as far as
Yeah,
I
Crossroads
feel.
isn't too bad, but it's really easy to want to reset.
Yeah, exactly. It's not even like most of the time crossroads doesn't matter too much. Who would reset crossroads? No one. No runner ever did that. No one has ever reset crossroads. Okay. This is looking like a 37 like a 37 VS pickup from Jura. Which is, I think, not what he's aiming for, but judging by the stuff that happened in Crossroads, it's fine, I think.
Namino, namino.
You can also Sly approaching the VS pickup now. I think they're a little bit
33,
ahead.
I think.
Yeah, that looks like
Maybe
a
34?
33, 34.
Yeah,
34,
34.
yeah. A little bit ahead, but not too much. Thank you for the raid, Nia. Much appreciated. Welcome, raiders. We're watching the any percent tournaments race between Jura and Sly now. I hope you have fun.
Okay,
Good
the Boulder
Baldur.
decided to be kind with the RNG.
That is what you want to see here. Luckily, opposed to latest patch, the second Baldur isn't a problem here, so there won't be a second RNG check that can make early game worse or better. It was a nice double kill there from Jura.
Yeah. Cool. instant Baldur kill has to be one of the best things about 1-2-2-1.
It is, yeah. I think it probably is one of my favorite things about 1-2-1. Nice, the first firewall skip worked there for Jura. And also for Sly, the firewall skip.
as well, yeah.
Gotta be the only good thing about 1-2-2-1. Shots fired to 1-2-2-1.
Accurate.
I'm not the biggest 1-2-2-1 enjoyer, but the patch has its moments, definitely. And also, being the faster patch is an argument for 1-2-2-1, I'd say. And judging by what we get from chat, there's still 4 seconds apart, with Sly being in a slight lead. Oh, I didn't see that. I was watching Sly. Then Sly is a little bit more ahead. That's true. Sly missed the... viewer missed the first firewall skip, apparently. I totally missed that. Okay, there's the Moss Knight problem now, with the bad Moss Knight RNG for Jura. A little bit annoying, but I don't think that's too bad.
It's not the worst, but certainly annoying.
Yeah, I don't know how much time it loses, but it's like can't be more than 5 seconds. Probably
I think it's only 1 or 3 seconds if I remember right.
Yeah, I thought about like 1 or 2, but maybe it's also 2 or 3. Something like that. Yeah, the green path was a little bit unfortunate for Jura, but still.
Okay. That was a pretty clean
Hornet.
Hornet.
It was, yeah, it was. And it's a 741 kill, which would be like a 47 pickup for Sly. 48.
48, yeah. That's good.
That's a really good pickup, yeah.
Yeah.
And 807 pickup for Jura. Now entering fungal wastes here. The load difference is funny to see. Because Jura, while being a little bit behind, still is far ahead in game progression just because of loads. Oh, a little bit awkward there. Getting stuck at the platform.
I think Sly saved a bit over Jura in that movement since Jura had a hard fall.
Yeah, that's true. But Sly also like got stuck between the platform.
Yeah.
There's the boomer pogo for Jura. very clean. If everything goes well, we'll see Mantis early control now if Steven, the early control Mantis, behaves here. Can't always be sure about that. Oh no. Okay, second try it worked.
Early control, just a bit later.
Yeah. Late early control. Okay, the Mantis for Sly behaved and the early control worked first try. Nice claw pick up here for both. I don't know, I haven't watched the time. I don't know what Sly, I think Sly's main menu time was a 26, but I'm not sure what Jura's time was. There's something.
I'm not
Oh,
sure
okay.
either.
It's a 9:47. The 9:47. Oh, missed one fireball on Glassmother, that's unfortunate.
That's a shame.
That is unfortunate. Hopefully the cleanup goes well at least. That was quite good. Like missed
Good.
one
Missed
of the.
but otherwise clean.
Yeah, but the one was at the bottom, so he just could like slash it instantly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an annoying
Slight one
situation.
at the top. That's a shame.
Yeah, that was an annoying situation that they both like went into the opposite direction. Not what you usually want to have. Okay, at least no shade fireball for Jura here, and we will probably see one slash setup warping storage here. Nice, very clean. Also Sly died now, to make it fair again.
Of course, of course.
The one death.
Alright. It looks like Sly's about 20-ish seconds ahead of Jura, I think.
I think
I
so,
think
yeah.
Jura entered at 11:55, and Sly at about 11:34.
Yeah, that's. I think, judging by their life splits, they're 20 seconds. Like, about
I'm
20
missing the
seconds.
wall cling storage is unfortunate, though.
That is. Did she completely miss it? I was watching Jura's screen.
Oh, I'm not entirely sure, but they definitely didn't have it for the whole thing.
Okay, I see. Oh, that's unfortunate, landing right before hitting the water.
Ah,
That sucks. You're getting a 24 Gmail pickup. Was Sly is about to start Dreamplates. Hopefully the Dreamplates RNG works, because we all know it's RNG.
Of course.
There's no skill involved in falling in Dreamplates. That's purely RNG. Sometimes
Yeah, no, the game just
platform.
pushes you off if it wants to.
Yes, sometimes the platform is just slippery. Like, what can I say? It's just a fact. It's in the game's code, surely. There's the nice walking storage from Jura as well for this room. I don't know if this room has a name. I just call it the GHS room. But that's yeah, resting grounds walking storage is probably a good name for that. It's a very cool one.
Yeah, makes sense.
Looks very, very flashy.
I think Sly's about 15-ish seconds ahead now. With the Dream Now pickup times.
Yeah, we can look. Yeah, I think it's about 18 seconds with the pickup. So we are 15ish should be fine. Also, sadly, no resting grounds walking storage for them.
That's a shame. It is not Sly's run for walking storages.
At least no lever skip room incident here. That is always something I am
Yeah.
scared about when playing 1-2-1, because probably my wall jumps are bad, but if you miss the lever there, it can be quite annoying.
Yeah.
Also, entering Watcher Knights right now. Sadly, no elevator storage here. Giving Watcher Knights. That's an MG run. Nice. It was a quite okay first Watcher, I think.
The bounces were a bit unfortunate, though.
Yeah, that's true. You don't want them to bounce there. But the second pair is lined up pretty well, and oh my god, 2 doubles on both of them.
Right, the first pair is dead. That's clear.
That's an annoying pattern.
Wow, Jura's Watcher Knights really like bouncing today.
Yeah, this was like as if the first one didn't bounce enough. The last pair just decided to only bounce. Okay, Slice at the second pair now. I haven't watched the first Watcher, sadly.
First Watcher was pretty good. It also liked bouncing, though.
Okay, yeah. I think we will see a lot of bouncing. Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, it's also a quite annoying pattern for Sly as well here. Watcher Knights aren't that kind today, apparently. Nice double hits there, or triple hits maybe even.
Pretty clean Watchers on both sides. Unfortunate RNG, though.
Yeah, there were a lot of bounces involved in that fight that you don't want to have.
That inventory drop is so fun.
It is, it is. I think we can be excited for right side rafters here from Jura as well in a very soon.
Hopefully the Ventfly decides to spawn in a reasonable spot.
Yeah, they will surely do. I saw Jura practice right side rafters before the race, and it looked very good. I'm confident.
Good, that's good.
Let's go. That's a good one.
That's nice.
Oh.
First Rava just missing.
They often do that. They just sometimes they're just like they don't have the best aim, honestly. To be fair. Oh, that's 1 HP gaming right now. the most intense thing to do in a race. Constantly being on 1 HP. Going for content. Okay, healing is very reasonable here, I would say.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to just accidentally dash into a Great Husk Sentry and die.
Yeah.
Nice
Clean
rest
Raptor
drafters.
from Sly.
Yeah.
Guess the Husks didn't want to do the Ravas didn't want to do the early control there.
Probably not. They missed again.
Våre son velmi artret. Velmi artret. Opal velmi artret. Gache helmedelka.
Okay. Lantern pickup for Jura at 2040. I don't know. I don't think both runners lost a lot of time here. Like there was very little time loss, I think. So I think they should be still like not too far apart. Entering peaks now for Jura, or peak as it's called. I'm sorry, I apologize, especially to FF. Oh.
Oh,
That's unfortunate. I think Jura wanted to go for Walking Storage there, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Nebula, that's what I'm saying, but I always get corrected by FF. And everyone else that I'm talking to. I call it peaks.
X RNG, nice.
Let's go.
2018 pickup for Sly.
Okay, that means Sly is 22 seconds ahead of Jura. Because Jura got a 2040. Oops.
Sly entering peaks is good. Under plat, love to see it.
Nice. Nothing too nothing too significant having on Slice side now. Oh, you are getting hit there by the
You're getting hit in middle drop again.
the grassroom RNG doesn't get any better, apparently. Oh no! Also,
And the
you think it's
gum.
gonna go.
Ah,
That's quite annoying. I think, like, I assume Jura will probably take the bench at Archives, being like down to 2 health. But also,
hard fall, that's unfortunate. And under plat from Sly as well.
yeah, I think that's just you just have to take the L and take the Archives. But Jura not taking the okay,
Okay,
this
not what I was expecting.
definitely not. But getting the cool walkling storage and Archives, that's pretty
That's
hype. Oh
very
my
cool.
god, that's pretty hype. Not getting the bench is bold though.
Yura's on a mission to not lose any time with that.
Yeah. That cycle looked good.
Yeah,
I think that
clean
worked.
first cycle.
This is gonna be a 2-cycle.
As long as second cycle cooperates.
Without taking the bench, this would be pretty goated, honestly.
Ah, that extra attack, or am I just blind? I think that was a second.
Nice. No extra. And nice
Yeah,
blends.
two
That's
cycle.
my respect for Euro just grew infinitely. That was pretty based. To be fair. that was really clean.
Fly getting hit on left side.
That's unfortunate.
It's like in the first cycle as well.
That's
Missing the second dream nail, though, with Umu just walking into him. It's like it's a 2-cycle. Nice, nice.
what is interesting is now that Sly is even to their PB, because Sly either didn't get a 2-cycle in PB or got an extra. I'm not sure about that. But Sly just saved about 15 seconds to Umu. That's pretty
Alright.
cool. So we're on a pace. Honestly, on a pace for Sly here. Now Jura entering QGA room. Oh, unlucky.
Dunk.
Okay.
Two dunks, but we made it.
Yeah, QGA can be a little bit annoying at some time. Sometimes it just doesn't
Yeah.
work.
Especially like 25 minutes into a race with
Yeah,
run nerves
exactly.
and all.
Yeah, exactly.
Nebula said that Sly's PB had 2, but their best split times had 3.
Oh, okay, I see.
I don't understand how that's possible, but
Oh, wait. Slides comparing to best split times.
how
I
does
see.
their
I
best
thought
split time have a 3 cycle? What? Wild.
you just played way better in the run before, like before Room, I think. That's still pretty wild, but it's. I mean, it can happen. Also, first try QJ for Sly here.
That's good.
But is Sly on PB pace or not right now? I thought probably they probably are. I'm not sure. They're at least at a good pace, I guess.
In Petra Arena. Ah, not quite getting the damage warp though.
Oh, that's annoying. Okay, this is saying Sly's QG
Was
was
on
bad.
PB pace.
Yeah, Sly's QG was bad in PB apparently, so we're honestly on a PB pace. That's pretty hype. If she would PB here. Jura entering Beast then now, and I'm pretty sure we will see a Den quit out.
Minus 4.8 on QG entry for Sly.
Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty good.
You're with 2904 drop bench.
Will the devout skip work? That's a very important question. It did
Yep.
work, nice. That's good. Also not getting hit there by Timmy and Tommy is quite comfortable.
Right, I forgot that the UI on 1221 is just broken sometimes.
Yeah, that sometimes happens. Nice. Second devout here. It was a good beast then from Jura. Zai on the other hand also arrived at beast then.
Because the UI does break on all patches, but I'm most used to it on 1221.
I've never seen the UI breaking for me in a run. Nice devout skip here from Sly, getting hit there, which is quite unfortunate,
Yeah.
but should still work.
Beast End movement isn't quite as clean on Sly's end, but
Getting hit at devout skip makes you also maybe play a little bit safer.
yeah.
Did Sly save the grab?
I think she did, yeah.
That's pretty based. Then this will be PB pace, 100%. Also, we're approaching the end of the run for Jura here, so we can spam our holidays.
I think Sly's about 40 seconds ahead now.
It could be, yeah. At
I
least
think
Slice.
Sly woke up from Hera.
Yeah,
about
pretty
40
much.
seconds earlier.
Pretty much 40 seconds. We are entering the last and final fight for Jura here. THK. Hopefully the RNG will be good. To see one last great fight here. We got a parry. And not the dash attacks we want to see here. There it is.
There we go.
Oh no.
Ah.
Now it's parry night again.
No.
Oh my god.
No!
Were there like 4 parries? I think so. 5? See?
6.
It's ridiculous. THK it doesn't like to be fast.
Missing a couple of hits on the damage cycle for the bounce. At least THK seems to have calmed down on the parries.
Yeah, getting his
Missing scream skip just a little.
missing. Wait, 2. It looked like they got it, and then it didn't get it. I don't know why they didn't get it.
I think they must have gotten hit just a couple frames before the scream instead of after.
Yeah. But THK is dead anyway. And Sly is on PB pace. We have confirmation here apparently. Alright, not being generous with the parries again.
Wow, that's a lot. So many parries. Why?
I don't know.
THK does not like either of these runners, apparently.
I have the like, I don't know, but I feel like THK doesn't like any runner. Like every time I watched the THK fight in this race, it was like such an annoying RNG.
This is true. This is why Fury Mode is better. Because at least then you don't have to wait for the dashes to get like triple hits.
That might be true, but you could also just die to Gorgeous Husk.
That's also true, yeah.
I don't know, it's like quite stressful. That is a... Wait, is that PB? I think it is, but
That
I'm not
PB.
sure. I'm not entirely sure. It might be. It looks like it...
Nebula says that's gonna be a PB, so
Let's
it's probably
go.
a PB.
So we got a race PB here. That is really cool. A 32:51. Nice. GG to both the
32:51.90.
runners.
Nice.
GG for Sly winning the race. It's a PB by 3 seconds, Disney, yeah? Or like... Wait,
2 point something, probably.
wait. Yeah, 2.1. I'm having a headache. I can't do math right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, I don't know if we're gonna see a interview here. I think Sly might be down. I'm pretty sure Jura will not be in the interview. Let's see, we just wait. Someone joins the waiting room here. Okay, Sly says that
Ah.
her Discord is taking a little bit too long, so we're gonna wait a bit. If you have any questions in chat, you can still ask them, and we will redirect them to the runners. Hi,
Hey,
GG to your PV and your race.
thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I PB'd. What the heck?
Yeah, I got a lot of time save at Umu apparently, at least from your splits. But I were
Oh
told.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
comparing
that's-
to my best paces, so my best pace is me choking an Umu, so I not choking an
Oh,
Umu
okay.
got me a lot of time save.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts on your run? What went well? What went wrong?
Honestly, this entire run was like decent. Okay, VS was horrible, but it like the entire mid game was chill. Watch night wasn't great. And then Den. And I think you guys all saw that Den. I don't even know what was happening. Some shenanigans. I lost like 15 seconds to my gold, I think.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun. But I don't know. I locked in. I think I played pretty well. I hit like all the stuff. I hit 2-cycle. I hit right side raptors. You know, I can't really complain.
Yeah.
The
I
boss
mean,
RNG didn't like
it's
me very much, but
yeah. The Watch Night RNG was a little bit annoying.
Yeah.
A little bit annoying.
Maybe not bad, but you know, sometimes it's either a little bit or just it's not
Yeah. I mean, from the outside, the RNG looked pretty bad, to be honest. So it was easy RNG.
everyone.
It also
yeah, it's like it lost like over 10, or actually lost like 17 to my IL gold, but it lost like 10ish to my PB or my run gold. So yeah,
I see.
pretty bad.
Are they going for Menderbug now?
The bender bug. Holy shit.
Oh my god, that's so based. I think when we see Manderbrug. Also, there's a quick. Clapudo asked how to pronounce the name of your Twitch channel.
Oh god. Okay, so technically it's Slizian, but like everyone just says Slizian, so I just like at this point I've adopted it. You can just say whatever.
Okay, I see.
Because I do go by Sly, so it's like, why would you say Slizian, you know? You can say whatever though.
Okay, there you have it, Clapudo.
There's your answer. Well, yeah, I'm very happy with that run. And thank you guys for
Yeah.
restreaming so much.
Was a very good run. It looked very clean, honestly. Apart from
Thank you guys for commentating.
Yeah, for the most part, that was very clean. Yeah.
especially like I was confused why the Thorn swap didn't work first try. Honestly, in QG, that confused me.
That was
Oh, sorry, what?
really, really close.
The
Oh
Thorn
yeah,
swap in QG, I was
yeah,
confused
I
about
was
that.
definitely I was too far right. I was like, I hugged that shit like way too like really close. You have to be a little bit more left than I was. I knew that was gonna happen. That's why honestly, it Loki is like if you ever dunk ever, it's Loki might just be worth just to take the little fall reset and just walk off the plat because it always works if you walk off the plat basically.
Yeah, probably. Okay, anyways, are there any more questions in chat? Or is this... Rizian.
Rizian is crazy.
I'm
Rizian.
seeing any tips for new runners?
Tips for new runners. Oh gosh. You should practice late game because I don't do that and I suffer the consequences.
Fair. I'm also seeing win an any percent on latest patch.
Oh, never. Oh wait, actually, well, maybe I would do Ismus. Maybe I'll try it. Maybe.
Oh my god,
but-
Sly Ismas arc. That sounds interesting.
But we can't be sure anytime soon. Menderbug!
Oh no,
We got
they missed
Menderbug!
Menderbug.
Let's go.
No.
We saw him, but we didn't kill him. It's all over. Freaking one
No,
to
no, no.
one.
We don't need to kill. We just
Yeah,
need
we
to
don't
see
need,
him.
we're just trying to.
The
we're
PB
just
doesn't
saying hi.
count. Menderbug's still alive.
This isn't my Menderbug. Wait, this is Jura's screen. Wait.
Yeah, you have screens on both now.
Yeah.
I was confused why you were like both perfectly synced up for getting Menderbug, and then I was like,
No,
wait,
yeah, I
this is
am.
both
We're
yours.
just both getting Menderbug and talking to
Yeah.
Elderbug. We're just really in sync. We're like that. We're
I
actually
love how
twin
you like
siblings.
choreographed that. Honestly, it's so good.
Yeah. Yeah, my stream is offline because if I leave it online and I try to join a Discord call, it does not do that at all. Okay. Seriously though, thank you guys so much for commentating.
Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. It was a very nice race. GG to Jura and to Sly, our runners, and GG to
Yeah.
chat, restreamers. Thank you so much for being here, for restreaming, for running and participating in the tournament. And see you
Oh,
next
yeah,
time.
I guess one last thing I want to say is GG to Jura, and Jura is getting like really good. This guy had a 34 like not a long time ago, and he just keeps on popping up new PBs every day. He's very fun,
Yeah,
very fun player to watch. So if he keeps on playing, I very much recommend watching him at Jurasaurus or whatever the Twitch is. Jurasaurus 3, I think.
Eurosaurus 14 is the Twitch name.
14. Jurasaurus
Yeah,
14.
Jura's like getting a 32 in like
Yeah,
one
he
and
has
a
like
half
less than
months.
500 attempts
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah, he has like I think he's like running
I have like
Hollow Knight any
4,000 attempts.
running
It's
Hollow
that
Knight any
good.
percent for like 1.5 months, which is crazy to get a 32
Yeah,
then.
actually like
That is
the fastest 32
wild.
anyone has ever seen. I was proud of me getting one in like 11 months, but that's like what 1/11th of that.
Yeah, that's crazy,
pretty
honestly.
crazy.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Next race
Thank
will
you.
be on Saturday, I think. Saturday, April 19th. Nebula versus Flow. That's the next match that's on the list. Hope to see you all there again, and bye bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.